screen paint. So special thank you to our customers for supporting our company. We really appreciate the help and appreciate the support. We really do. This is what we usually do. So batch numbers are basically a way of our company guaranteeing that the product works 100% before it's shipped to your front door. All our products are tested. If you want to check out the test demonstrations under the tube, go over to the shopping the shopping cart, and right there you'll see a link that will take you directly to all test demonstrations done underneath this product. All our products are tested, guaranteed, and basically we have batch numbers under all technologies showing you exactly what you're getting before it's shipped to your front door. Let me go grab a few things. We got to go get the screens we like to lay it against, which is network grade 773 and that micro slip for slips silver. We got to get that. All right, right there. That's very good, right there. So this is our huge sample sheet of the slip silver that we use in our demonstrations. We have to compare our products to right from the door, along with our batch numbers. Slip silver right here, and that's network grade 773. I think you know they don't get messed up. But you need these. Really good. Now, me personally, I feel that all products should have batch numbers next to them. That shows the product is properly tested. Product should have them. When we first started off, we didn't have batch numbers. I'm glad we do it now. Something that's very important. All right. Now, I'm not worried about painting the screen we have here because we have the complete cinema upstairs Wednesday. That's going to be painted over with stage 2. So, stage 2 we test. With my roller. Let me grab my containers. Yeah, fire stick down there, I'm running, sure. Check if we got fire sticks down here. I'm gonna grab me a fire stick. I don't think we have a fire stick down here. Right. Got two sets of fire sticks. I don't know what they go to, gotta figure it out. Okay, no screensaver. This is the one that's having the issue. All right. No, you're just a demon. You're just a... This one's having the issue. You want to go straight to these two, so you know that can go. This one has to be a better replacement. Let's see where this one's going at. Okay, that's some minor difficulties. We'll get it straightened out. This one's kind of, this one's weird. Again. Oh, now what is it? Waiting. It's a counter. Don't know why it's a counter. Should be a counter for reading. Anytime we get the readers like that, the counters come up and then the projectors on the right. So HMI, right? Yeah, well, HMI. So inputs on HMI. Okay. We're actually not reading. I don't know what happens if it's not reading. They are not reading. This is why I hate the viruses from time to time. They have all kinds of issues with them. One of the things is not reading. Alright, this virus, this is not reading at all. It's not reading anything. It's not reading, it's not picking up, and the other one's not listening to command. This is why I dread the fire sticks so much. They don't work all the time. They ain't gonna last, sometimes they won't even last a year on you, so they could have some issues. This one reads. So this one reads, it won't follow command, and the other one won't read. Oh, man, this is weird. I'm gonna deal with this stuff on this. The batteries are done with it. And it's done, no work to do. I deal with this craziness. Got the original batteries with it, that's probably why. I'm getting more batteries today. I got to order batteries today anyway. Should have been ordered them. You could get an order. It's pretty cheap. What's in here? Hopefully you work. We can move it this time. Sometimes it's so cut in this one now, so. YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Yeah, battery. 4K tropical fish. Oh, she's still doing it. Unbelievable. YouTube 4K tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me change the commands now.
It's nice to unwind after a long week telling people how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Perfect. Now we got something going. I'm going to change up the batteries to all the fire sticks. We're still having some kind of program issue. All right, let's get this done. Make sure everything's running. This is what I explained to you in the demonstrations, that instead of them going in and backing up their products, they slam us. That doesn't help you. We can back our products up. We do it all day. That's what we do. This product right here, you can go into the shopping cart and hit a link and go right to all test demonstrations. They can't even give you that. And the specification sheet on this product, it's far more advanced than what he has on his. On top of that, we got tons of demonstrations with the slip silver and the network gray and certified screens. And as you can see, we're not in a dark environment. We've done it at 1,000 lumens. We've done it at ultra short, though inside and outside. And if you look at the demonstrations under the 2.0, he can't even match them. We have demonstrations in a fully lit environment and outside. That's why I'm explaining that, slamming us and saying, oh, they don't test their products. Where would you get that from? I've been testing all week long. That's all I do is test. Test. I got testing to do today, testing to do tomorrow, and testing to do a day after that. All testing. So when we explain to them, when people make those foolish video demonstrations, again, all our stuff is tested. But when we request for them to test their products, nothing. Nothing at all. So people know what it is what it is. Let's get the screen to dry. Have to have those tests done. customers place orders with the new batch number. Gonna run some tests real quick. And we run all these tests to make sure the product is working perfectly before we take it out the door. If you notice, we're not in a dark environment. We don't like to use dark environments in our demonstrations. Putting the ambient light because this is an ambient light projection product. $4K tropical flowers. YouTube flowers.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is what she's doing.
If you spend all day running,
All right, our screen's still soaking wet. It dries. It's brighter.
Will you prefer dream vacation over a winter nightmare? It matters.
That is messed
Don't
up.
you
It's
make
made
a
up.
mistake.
Everyone who feels well defines us just as much as a passion.
When we first saw the house, that should have been the first indication not to go in. That was basically the third kid in the day. Yeah, good. It's getting brighter. We start off dark to get brighter as we go along. Still a little wet in here and here and here, but it's going to get much brighter than that. Much, much brighter. This gives me a chance to let that run while I go upstairs and finish things upstairs. So the date you'll have on the back of your container, you can go back that'll match the video you have here. Provide batch numbers, tests are extremely important because you have to be the back the product. On your screen still wet. And we still can produce in a fully lit environment as always. This is what we noticed, that when we see people trying to do demonstrations on our products, they will be in a dark environment. They will never be in an environment like this because again, their screen will wash out. That's the problem they're facing. So this technology is ambient light projection technology. That's why in any demonstrations, always done at very low level, very low environments, because again, their screen will struggle in that environment. Our screens don't have that issue. We have network grade 773 sitting right there in the corner and slip silver. still on the silk and wet screen. That's going to be the dries. You see right up in here, we're still wet. We're going to play around with this today too also. The same thing, John T., one of our customers, was displaying his white level. That's where he made it ambient light rejection, because again, like I said, all our technology is ambient light rejection. This is why they're threatened by the product. Number one, it's more affordable than their product. Number two, it's ambient light rejection technology, as you can see, for the environment. And most of all, it doesn't match that stuff sitting on the floor. And our customers get a batch number with 100% guarantee that the product works before it ships to their front door. I'm going to let that play. And I'm going to finish some things upstairs while that plays. Now, again, you feel this light in the environment? The fact that they will not come in an environment like this really shows the product doesn't work. House paint is not ambient light rejection. It doesn't have it. You have to be in an environment this bright.
If you open the Walmart app and get 15 cents off per pound, it's so easy. Just select your phone.
That's the slip silver. They're afraid to go near. The notorious Network Gray 773. We've done this so many times it's not even funny. Like literally, we have done this dozens of times. Now, if your product matches Network Gray, you can't go against anything we have in the house because nothing in the house matches Network Gray or slip silver. And this screen can take out certifies, even gunmetals, at $38 and 40 ounces. This is a challenge they refuse to do. I can do this on a 2.0 downstairs and all this light. Now, it's not going to pull up contrast levels equal to a black screen. It's not going to happen ever. But again, the contrast levels are good. YouTube, red screen. I'm burning something too. YouTube, green screen.
Internet from YouTube.
These are the tests we requested them to do. Simple and easy. Basically, you show a color pattern. YouTube, purple screen.
Internet from YouTube.
For those of you who are rechecking your batch number, this is what other screen paints are supposed to show you. A difference between screen paint and showing you the difference that you're actually getting what you're paid for. Our product doesn't match this. So, virtually impossible that our product could ever came up that darken your YouTube video because your product matches Network Gray 773 and we don't match Network Gray 773 on any of the screens in the house. But if you put something in there that's not supposed to be in there, that would alter the formula and make it come up strange. Gray screen, YouTube.
Internet from YouTube.
For some reason she responds to that. Gray screen. But still a little wet in that area, but we're running this on the feet. You don't need some more. You can put it right there. See, the whole night. There we go. That's a mid-gray. So look at it right there. See the color right there? That's the color right there, as you can see it. That's a mid-gray. That's light gray, right there. See how they never change colors? They always stay the same because they can't recolor. House paint does that. House paint is nothing special about it. It's just house paint. Can't read anything, doesn't pick up contrast levels, doesn't pick up color correctly, can't see contrast levels, works poorly in fully lit environments because there's no ambient light rejection technology embedded into it. It's just house paint. YouTube, slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
We'll go to a color pattern. There it is first. And this is what we requested. We requested a demonstration be done, and it be show a slow color pattern, show white levels, show contrast. And we didn't request a maxed out environment. Now we do our test regardless in the maxed out environment, so the customer can see how much light gets introduced to the screen. And mind you, whatever projector we're using, I get this so many times, it's the most dumbest question I've ever heard in my entire life. We'll be using a 5,000 lumen projector. We'll have samples up there, and they're like, oh, it's not fair because you're using 5,000 lumens. So what you're saying is, by the laws of physics, that the 5,000 lumens come from the projector is only hitting our screen and not the rest of them? Yeah, sure. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So the projector we have is a 1080p Christie 5,000 lumen projector, which means with all that power behind us, the screen paint can't pick up at all. Because the first thing people do is when a screen doesn't pick up correctly, they go buy a more expensive, more powerful projector thing that's going to fix the problem. And it's not. It's going to make it worse. Because number one, you're not going to really see 4K. You think you're seeing 4K really on that product? Seriously? No, you're not seeing 4K. That stuff is so wild. Picture quality is so bad, it's not even funny. When we get to set up at the other place, and I purchased my P2, and I show you on a black screen what they look like, because I've had customers have P2 projectors, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Oh, and by the way, we can turn the contrast off because we don't need it. We don't require it. Where they have to have the contrast on, they have to calibrate, they have to be in these low ambient light. No, we don't require any of that. Now, if our $38, we call this the white screen paint because this is our white screen compared to our other technology, can do this. Imagine what the black technology is designed to do. So that's why we consider the network grade 773 what it is. It is what it is. And they can deny it all they want, but the video speaks for itself. Not our video, that video. YouTube, Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, in the disclaimer under the 2.0, we never state that the product pulls a contrast level equal to a black screen. I'm not going to mislead you on that. Things you're supposed to see in demonstrations like this, seeing Starfields in fully lit environments, allows the customer to get an understanding of what they're purchasing at the end of the day. Doing demonstrations in dark environments with projectors with a 2 million to 1 contrast is clearly lying to your customers and telling them that they're going to get a level this dark when that's not even true. You have to be honest in your demonstrations. If I came in here with a projector that could manipulate the contrast levels and did this in an ambient light controlled environment and then told you you were going to get that out of your projector, that would be a lie. You would have to own that projector to do it because if your projector doesn't have a 2 million to 1, you can't pick it up. As you've seen with the Epson with 10,000 to 1 contrast, couldn't pick it up. YouTube, 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I don't know why this works so much better. You're bouncing me out of this thing.
Switch and save $652. It's okay. There's enough for everyone.
There you go. So we show you this in the test. We show you everything, contrast, color, everything in a fully lit environment. So the customer gets an understanding where his contrast levels are going to be instead of being fooled to think these are going to be his contrast levels when they're not. explain something to the track record under a 2.0. A 2.0 has never had a return. Not one complaint. Nothing at all, period. Not one. Only one person. And you know where that came from. Something you don't do in your demonstrations. And you never do. It's a certified screen. That technology is designed to go against certified. YouTube, red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So you're looking at a $38 product that can take out a $5,000 projection screen. That's a, not Darkstar 9, but that's Daylight's gunmetal screen. I can't pronounce it for Jack, but that's their gunmetal screen. $5,000 cost for that screen. That's why I explain at the end of the day that the test demonstrations that review, completely fake. Because again, I can come back here and I can do this over and over again and again and again. We can put challenges on this, but it'd be pointless because it'd be a waste of our time because the individual can't do the challenges. That's why you go to his YouTube channel. There's nothing really there on screen paint. It's on everything else. You know, 2.0 can come and do that. $38 product takes out a $5,000 projection screen. Darkstar 9. Thing is going to fall over here. That is now a $3,000 projection screen. YouTube, blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So when my customers look at this batch demonstration, they go, wow, he's in all that light. And even with a 5,000 lumen projector, full 1080p, 1920 by 1200 Christie projector, a certified screen can't pick up on this technology. Neither does the network grade 773, neither does the silver pick up on the technology. YouTube, slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Just the right crunch to let you pretend not to hear the doorbell.
There's a job that works for you. It lets you start and stop when you want and take time off.
Now, when I first was going to develop a 2.0, we weren't going to make it ambient like projection technology. As a matter of fact, we weren't going to give it a lot of perks that basically that the 44s and 39s have at the end of the day. They weren't supposed to get that. But then again, being the person that I am at the end of the day, and I like to do tests, I want to challenge, I want to have some fun with this thing. And again, I wanted something, if I was going to do a budget grade screen paint, I wanted something that could level everything it touched. So that's when we went into designing this. Lord blessed us with the ingredients, and here you are, me standing right before you. Now, they can't do these tests. So mind you, like I said, they still can't get past the slip silver and network gray. They can't pass it. YouTube, Fantasy Snow Screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Well, that definitely works so much better. Now, there's our white levels. So how is it possible our levels came up that dark? And that's a certified gunmetal. 2 of them sitting next to my screen. YouTube, Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
So our screen's only picking up the darker shade of gray. They can't pick up color. They can pick up a white level. That's the problem, you see. It's the same thing white screens do. They can pick up a white level, but they can't see color or contrast. So So those customers upstairs who ordered this product, it's going to have that technology laying against their wall. And their technology laying against their wall can outperform a $5,000 and $3,000 certified screen. And these screen paints here, these Flip Silver and that Microblend over there, well, Microblend and Network Gray, that the others are afraid of touching, their product can beat it. That's the difference between what my customers get and what their customers get. And again, no demonstrations in dark environments with neon lights pushing out beside the back screens and all that stuff. We're gonna have some fun with this screen. When this demonstration's over, we're coming back down here and play with this thing. I love playing with the 2.0s. Now we had the black technology on here, but we have plenty of that. We made gallons of that, so we're good. We got plenty for testing playing around. That was the stage 1. Stage 2 will be tomorrow. That will be coated on the 120 inch while we play with this one right here. That's a white sheet of paper. So rewind it back a little bit and have some fun. Now, when we get people trying to fake on black screens, you know what I have to do? I ask them to send it back. Send back the container. So we can swap it out, paint it down, and show you, because it has batch numbers on it. We know the product works, but we ask them to send it back. And we get some excuses sometimes. They don't have the container anymore, they don't have enough left over. Yeah. My technology has a batch number on it. And it's bad enough. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, you have that on there because you're trying to get over on people. That's another dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So let me get this straight. We have a batch number designed to test the product before we ship it out to the customer to guarantee it works, and that's designed to get over on people. Yeah, that's about the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. Not having a batch number or the proper test is getting over on people. That's what that is. Something's supposed to be tested. YouTube, LG snowboarding.
Getting that from YouTube.
So I ask her questions, why are the environment so dark all the time? I don't get that mess. It's supposed to be a well-lit environment. I'm looking for this demonstration. I'm looking for that dark level that was supposed to come up in the review. I ain't seen it at all.
At Raymore Flanagan's anniversary event, you'll save with special pricing on our anniversary collection.
Ask your doctor about Entresto.
You ever watch a squirrel scratch its back? I've never seen a leg move that fast in my life. I'm out there with Chippy. YouTube, LG demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ooh, let's do this one. This is why we got the cancel order when we placed it, because it had been down here in this area. That's why. Now, really, I'm showing you up this screen in this demonstration. I'm not trying to give you the misillusion that you're basically going to pick up a 100% contrast level, but I will show you where your contrast levels will lay with the technology. When others are basically trying to show you or trying to prove that they're going to give you a contrast level when they're actually not going to give you a contrast level. And you have to have screens to compare it to. Doing it on a standalone is not going to help you. So when you see people doing these demonstrations, they're trying to prove they can pull a contrast level when they're actually not pulling a contrast level. That's why they match these two screens right here. There's a problem, especially the white screen right there. There's a very serious problem because these are not designed, or no, sorry. Where's that at? Oh shoot, I'm missing one. There's definitely some, oh wait a minute, that doesn't even look correctly. What's going to happen, people? Too much weight on my screen. Too many sample sheets of that. I mean, I don't want this thing against my screen because that screen behind me is basically a fusion. I don't want the fusion getting caught up. Yeah, but it's still wet. Literally, my hand is still wet. Let's see if we can get this situated right. I was wondering where the network gray went. I was like, wait a minute, that's not, doesn't look right. Let me get this up here a little better. Let's get the, no more reason why. This issue. There we go. So this one, a little better. There we go, because I don't want that hitting my screen. My screen in the back is a different coating. I was looking at that, I was like, wait a minute, we're missing a screen out of there somewhere. It's a network grade 773. I was like, wait a minute, that can't be network grade 773. That would have to be network grade 773. So you don't want to match these there. These are the house paint, that's the white. You want to match these, would be nice, because these are certifies. Let's go back on that one. Showing you the dark levels of gray. I'm telling you the screen can pick up some contrast. It ain't better than the gunmetal. It's definitely going to be better than the house paint, and it's definitely better than the white screen. And it can do it in a fully lit environment. Now imagine what the screen looks like in normal lighting out of this element. When you have people trying to show you that, without any comparison or anything, they're trying to literally show you that the screen's contrast levels are that dark. And again, like I said, if you matched that screen, this screen, that white screen, yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to have problems. See how close the slip silver comes to the network grade 773? Yeah. We don't match either one of them, or the certifieds. Tell people at the end of the day, if you're going to call your stuff coming against me, you need to back your stuff up and come against me. That's the only way. Slamming me is not going to help you because I back myself up 100% as I'm doing right now. That doesn't help you. It just shows at the end of the day that you would rather lash out at us than do your tests. And you have to do tests, people. That's why the people upstairs who has these products, and this is what they get from us. All right, we had our fun on this. Keep going, hit my screen. Oh, thank God. Cool. This has a minor look on the surface. You should have a lot more weight to it, but it doesn't have any weight to it. Good. Yeah, it's going to be clean up over our hands. Still a little wet. All right, cool. So we're still wet, but still. This is why I prefer to do the wallpapers. The wallpapers, we can lock them in, be done. This right here is a pain in the neck to set up. I'd rather have the wallpapers instead. Much easier with wallpapers. Walk it easy to store, put it in the corner, be done with it, and put it back up when we're ready. There we go. That's why I didn't want it to hit the back of my screen, because my screen over there is a different shade, and it would definitely mark my screen. TCL, YouTube, 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Alright, down here. Now my projector we're using in the demonstration, the DIGITAL1CRYSTAL cost me a low price of $500. That's it. No calibrating, none of that nonsense to begin with. This is the lowest screen paint on the market so far, $38 for 40 ounces. That paints a screen size of about 150 inches, a little more than that. We do have our share bundle. The share bundle comes with 3 of the 40 ounces. You split them up with your friends, however you want to do it. Only costs $90. Shipping overseas is absolutely free. No surcharge fee at all, period. Now we can't ship the 38 over. It's a little too more expensive, but actually for the $90 share bundle, we ship those overseas for free. So when I hear you guys talking about your paints, understand this. You're not ambient rejection. You can't be in fully lit environments. You can't take on certified screens. That technology can. You're afraid of slip silver and network 773. We conquered that at the end of the day. Our products don't require expensive projectors, no calibrating, none of that nonsense at the end of the day. Our customers get an amazing product without spending an arm and a leg. So if our technology we have here is this impressive, imagine what the black technology is designed to do. Just want to play a little bit more stuff off of it. We'll do one more and we're done from here. Some lights out. to thank our customers. Thank you so much for supporting our company, placing orders on an amazing screen paint that you're going to absolutely love. All right, well, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and this is our advanced ambient rejection digital and crystal screen paint 2.0. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go, and God bless.